Hi everyone. In this video, we will develop a user interface for our program. First, we will see our program and how it works. First, we define the IOs in our program like this. We define them in this section. I use analog inputs and outputs like the NTC sensor, the defrost button, the compressor, the defrost heater, and so on. Then we see the parameters. We define the set point, the differential, the alarm temperature, and so on. And then we see our program. Before explaining how the logic works, it's better to create global variables to isolate the virtual IOs from the internal variables used inside our logic. Let's see here our global variables that we created. They're global variables that we need to use in our logic. First, we found the cooling. Logic when the NTC sensor value is greater than the set point plus the differential than the cooling changes to true. That means the compressor starts. And then when the temperature is less than the set point, the compressor is off. Then we found the button press detection. When the button goes from false to true, the defrost starts. And it has a timer. Let's see here, every time the defrost starts, it takes about 3 seconds. First, we can change the variable here if we want a different time, like here we have a 3 and 3. Same. 3 seconds, we must multiply the different time by 1,000 because the timer works in milliseconds. Like here we have the 3 seconds, we can change it to like 4 and the other. Below we found here the auto stop defrost. When the timer expires, we reset the timer. We must reset our timer. This is active, and here we have a logic for controlling outputs. Defrost heater is on when the defrost timer is active, and we found here the compressor. This should be off during the defrost. We found here the logic, and we have this function for the alarm when the NTC. When the temperature sensor is greater than the alarm value, we